So it's been a while now since I talked about these figures. I think the last time I did a video on these was San Diego Comic Con actually, and we officially have our first look at the first wave right here. Now we did get a tease at San Diego Comic Con. I know I think they had like a render image of Bendy and then the other figures. Now this wasn't even like officially announced by Jax or even like the official Bendy Twitter or Instagram. This was like actually listed early on the official Canada Walmart and Toys R Us website. Actually, they listed these early. They weren't like available or anything like that. They were like out of stock really, and there wasn't like a date on when they would come out or anything. I guess they just kind of put it up early, which is no surprise. That usually always happen when stuff like get leaked or so. You can see that in the first wave we are getting Bendy, the Ink Demon, Audrey, and Tom. And what's cool about this is that, well, one, not only do they actually look really good, but they do come with an accessory, and then they come with a backdrop, which is actually really cool. And then we actually get some more description of the figures. So it actually says the Bendy figure stands 4 inches tall, and it's highly detailed. It has 13 points of articulation, including the arms, legs, and head. And then it includes, the choo-choo train accessory, the welcoming chamber backdrop, and then a stand. So each figure is coming with a stand, which is cool. Now for Audrey, it says the figure stands 5 inches tall. She has 13 points of articulation. Her accessory is the gent pipe, and she has the linker backdrop, and of course a stand as well. Now the Tom figure is 5.5 inches. It has 14 points of articulation. It includes the axe accessory, and then the Heavenly Toys backdrop as well. And I couldn't find the listing for the Ink Demon. Now we actually do have a price tag on these figures, but remember this is going to be the money in Canada though, since this is the Canada Toys R Us website, and they have it as $24.99. Other than that though, I'm excited actually. I'm really curious on how well these figures are going to move, stand, the quality and everything. Like overall, like right now, just from looking at these, I personally think these look incredible. These look really really good. But again, it really depends on how they are in hand. That's really really important right there, because if they are really good, I would definitely want to go all in on the line. I really want to see more characters, of course, and just interested in how far the line's gonna go, especially with a lot of new stuff they're doing with Bendy now. There's like the new game, and then they just confirmed a movie now, so it really just depends how far it goes, and of course like how well it sells and how the distribution is, as well. But I think these figures look really nice. I really like the accessories that they come with, of course, and then the backdrop is actually a cool thing that they added. What I really like here the most though is I like how they didn't just keep it at a certain size. Like I like how each of these figures actually have a size to them, and not like they're all going to be 4 inches or 5 inches, because I never like that, because the scaling is always off. I like that they did that here, where the packaging is actually big enough for certain sizes. It's something they did for like the Mega Man line, which I really liked, because each figure was actually like accurate to how tall or short they were. And I like that they're doing that here. They're not just going to stick with like 4 inch or 5 inch. I like that these figures are actually getting their own like size here. So I'm excited about that. I also liked how they're all getting an accessory, and then the backdrop is cool. And the packaging looks nice too. I want to talk about that one. I really like the packaging here. I think it definitely pops. You can see like Bendy here to the side, and then the logo. The paint job is kind of weird in some parts of these figures. Like a good example is if you look at like Tom's axe, I feel like it's like the paint isn't accurate. Maybe I don't know. I guess it's been a while since I played the game. I just don't remember the axe just being that type of color, honestly. Now I actually want to move on to their plush line this time. So we have the Heavenly Toys Bendy 9-inch plushies. This is actually the first wave. So the first wave includes Bendy, Alice, and Boris. Now there's no pictures of Boris though. It only just has Bendy and Alice, which will be in this wave, but there's no pictures of Boris though, unfortunately. But we do gotta look at their plushies, and these are 9 inches. There's also a price for these as well. Remember, this is the price in Canada. They have them for $14.99. And yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Just the figures and the plushies so far. I know I also mentioned that they were doing playsets too, but none of that has been like listed or leaked or anything like that. So it's possible we could possibly see that at what's the first event? Is it WonderCon, right? Is that what they do? Their Yeah, I think it's WonderCon. It's possible we could see one there, or we could probably see some more stuff at San Diego Comic-Con when they have like their panel and everything like that. That's my guess right there. But I'm also curious though, like if they do, because they mentioned they were going to do playsets. So are the playsets going to be for these figures, or are they going to make like smaller figures? I feel like they're probably going to do smaller figures, but I don't know, honestly. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm really curious on, again, I'm just really curious on how far this line's going to go, and like, what can we see really, but I'm excited for the figures, I think that's definitely the ones that I know for sure I'm going to get. But depending on how well the playset's going to be, or if they make like mini figurines, I'll definitely get into those as well. But this is where I pass up to you guys. What are you guys' thoughts on the new Jack specific Bendy line, along with the plushies as well? Or I guess I said that weirdly, but what are your thoughts on the Bendy figures right here, the first wave, and then the plushies that was also revealed? Let me know down below. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the news. Until then, take care, my friends.